why you hang me out to dry, but I can't see you every night free. Hey Estelle, Estrella, Virginie, I'm standing in your lane. I do hope you have the time. I do pick up number 2. I do keep a day with you. I'll take advantage while you hang me out to dry, but I can't see you every night free. Okay, About a Girl by Nirvana. Virginie, comment ça va? Mademoiselle Estrella Lacrimosa has joined. Merci beaucoup d'avoir venu. Thème Nirvana. And so I was listening to a YouTube video today, and this guy was doing songs that odd men out, odd birds, odd numbers on albums, and he thought that was a strange one to put on Bleach, which it is, because I was associated more with the Nirvana, with the MTV Live performance rather than the album Bleach, which my roommate in college spun incessantly on vinyl from Sub Pop, and so I thought I'd give that one a try. It's a little bit strange. I'm not sure if this part is easy. And then the solo is boneheaded. It's totally something that I would write. It's just this. Open E, and then 5 7 5 7 9 12. So anyway, that's fun. That's all good fun. Anyway, that's the reason that I was playing that earlier today. There was something that reminded me of, but I cannot remember it right now. So what are you doing? Virginie, comment ça va toi? T'es toujours fatigué ou tu restes un peu? Tu te réveilles à quelle heure demain? Ou ce matin en fait? Très tôt? So, art update. Oh, you want to talk about a fail? Check this out. So I was setting up the live today, and this canvas just fell over, and it's bolted onto a board, so it's got some heavy weight to it. And 6 heures, oui, c'est assez tôt, hein? C'est déjà, tu as 9 heures à dormir, si tu te couches maintenant. Et si tu veux, il n'y a pas de problème. Je sais que ce live est très, très excitant, mais en même temps, il faut de notre sommeil aussi. So this fell off, and I tried to catch it, and because I put all these layers of paper on here and glue, and so it's stiff now, the canvas is. And with the extra weight, I tried to catch it, boom, put my thumb right there. Check that out. Now that, my friends, is a fail. And I was like, oh my goodness, did that go all the way through? And surely enough, it has. So after all that work, good times. Suffering, art is suffering for me. It's the opposite. And what I'm gonna have to unbolt this and repair the back. So it's actually no big deal. It's not a fatal flaw here. But we will have some satisfactory tape pulling. I glued this band on here this morning because I have to glue these parts separately. These two, the top and bottom first, let that dry, peel the tape, and then mask it off again and peel the tape again. So we're all going to enjoy tape peeling right now. Whoops. This is going well. Start from the other end, perhaps. Oh, God. Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, look at that. Isn't that scrumptious? Oh, lo, lo. Oh, lovely. Lovely. You can see a little bit of the difference of the color of the papers there. Right here. Darker on the bottom, more beige on top. Then I'm going to sand that all down and we'll get the true colors to come out. The top is kind of white, snow white, and Parisian cream, as I like to call it. Ooh, super nice. That came off well, except for this part right here. Oh God, I'm gonna destroy that canvas as well. Just a little piece of tape that's stuck on here. It must have been glued down. No big deal. There we go. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's ready to sand after I fix this puncture, stab wound. And this one here, I was working on it today. And it's slow going, but I think I like the color. I think I like the color in that. Amri Maso, Amri! How are you doing, sir? Merci beaucoup, Virginie. And so here, I'm sanding it off. This is the 4th layer of paper. I did 2 layers of book page, and then 1 layer of musical partition, musical notes and so forth. And now 1 layer of blueprint, or as I like to say, dazotype. So that's coming along, but it's slow going, and I want to be careful not to, sand off the edge here, and also just try to keep as much of the paper on the surface as I can to transfer that color. And then I will go ahead and use the grid system to transfer an image onto here to paint. And I'm going to let the paper do the work for the coloration of the building. And so we'll be able to see this pattern show through. Sawadee-kum, Emery. My brother lives in Bangkok, and he told me, or outside of Bangkok, he told me how to say that, pronounce it. We were talking on the phone the other day. Okay, so one thing I was thinking of is a friend of mine just did this. I've had this in mind for a long time. Is that I need to get some funding coming in, and so I'm thinking of setting up. Have you heard of Patreon? Have you heard of Patreon? So it's sort of a. Tu connais Patreon, Virginie? And there's another one that's like it. It's called, or Amri, have you heard of Patreon? And there's another one called Subscribe Star. So what it is, it's a subscription service, and they do take a cut. So, but it's just all set up. So, what you do is you pay them, and what the artist does, okay, très bien. Virginie knows Patreon. Donc, je me réfléchis pour la question de quel niveau de... je ne connais pas le vocabulaire en français. De quel niveau de patronage, peut-être, et quoi sera le prime ou les avantages sur chaque niveau. Et donc, peut-être tu as des idées pour moi, Virginie. Ok, j'ai basculé vers l'anglais maintenant. So I was thinking of different levels, and I have the levels, but I don't have the rewards. The récompense. Oh, great. Okay, Virginie speaks English, so I'll just do this in English. So, if anyone has any ideas about what sort of rewards for what levels you would like to see, I've been researching a bunch of different Patreons, and people have all sorts of different systems. Like there's this one British guy, he does a history podcast, and he just has €6 or £6, whatever it is, and then you get everything. So he's only asking for one level. And you get like extra videos and mailing list and so forth like that. And then another friend of mine just put up his Patreon, and he said, you know, you've got different levels, and then say you pay him $750 a month. After 1 year, he'll send you a tote bag or something like that. It's a little bit complex, though. I mean, there's many different ways to do it. So I have the levels, and so I have the €2 level, which is Street Mystic level. So thanks. I have the €2.80, or the €1.80 niveau, and that's the coffee. I have the €5, that's happy hour. I have the €10, that's a solid picnic bottle. I have the 25, that's a restaurant bottle, a reasonable restaurant bottle. I have the 50, which is an eighth. And I have the 100, which is a call girl. And I have the 250, which is a pony ride. So I just don't know what rewards. Virginie, if you have any ideas of what sort of things I could offer, I'm all ears. And anyone else who is listening now or eventually sees this, I'd love your input as to what I can offer for being a subscriber and supporting my work, to keep this alive. And then, you know, we'll do more fun things. Actually, you know, I had this other idea. I don't know. I'll just run this by you real quick. It would be, you pay me to go to restaurants and I review restaurants in Paris. And it's just because I take advantage of the fact that we live in Paris. And so people like in, you know, wherever you are, say, oh, I'm going to Paris in September. I'd love to go to a lovely restaurant. Don't know which to choose. We only have so many nights. And what I could do is you just pay me, and I go to the restaurant, or 3 of them, whatever, successive nights, do a little video, do a little review. You know, if you're a vegetarian, I'll take the vegetarian dishes. If you like dessert, I'll order the dessert. If you're a wine connoisseur, I'll see what's on the menu. Okay, cool. Yes, that would be nice. Thanks, Virginie. We're going to talk about it. So that's what I have on my mind. So if anyone who watches this eventually has any suggestions or ideas, please do leave them below. Now, should we do Zen guitar or Guerre de la Lumière, Virginie? Would you prefer to hear a passage from Zen guitar or the Guerre de la Lumière? Oh gosh, we don't have much time left. And if so, pick a number between 50 and 150. And then I'll be able to read that page. But you know what? We only have 44 seconds left. If you are on YouTube, Les Lumières, okay, we'll do this. I'll do this next time, I promise. But I just don't have any time. If you have a YouTube account, you got to go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to it, because as it is now, I can only upload 15-minute videos, and I'd like to be able to do longer. And I need only something like 940 more subscribers to have the right to do that. So that's how it is. I do. Okay, ciao for now. Bisous.